If I hit a man, do you believe it's right that they could hit me back? What do you think? Be honest.
Quick question, guys. If a woman hits a man, does the man have the right to hit back? If a woman hits a man, does the man have the right to hit back? Let's be honest, I want to see what people's thoughts are on this.
Answer this in the comment section, but I hope this man is not trying to hit back at his abusive wife. I'm just saying it.
Beat him, beat him, beat him. If a man beat a man, if you can't do it yourself, pay people to do it. Get 20 women from the gym, 20 fitness instructors. Beat a man up, go and beat him very well. Let him cry. What is he going to do with 20 women? Beat all of us? No, he's not going to do that, because somebody's going to be punching on him. Somebody's going to be using karate on him. Somebody's going to be using judo. We're going to just kill him. Beat him. Yeah, beat him, then leave him. Yeah.
How delusional. Sometimes I feel like they're just women that don't like men. And if they had the strength to wipe out some of the men, they would.
I am a foot taller than my ex, so anyone that looked at us would really think that if there was an abusive relationship, it wasn't going to be me receiving, I guess. I'm a big dude. I can take a hit, I guess, but it's more about the feeling behind it, really, because I could take the damage all day. It's just knowing the person you loved at the time wanted to hurt you is more damaging than the hit itself.
They want to harm you. So the fact that maybe they can't land a tough punch that will do physical damage on you, but the fact that in their mind they want to hurt you is what pains mostly. We are in a relationship with somebody, you share almost everything with somebody, and yet they want to harm you. Few men that can stand women that nag continuously. Now, on top of that, you have a woman that's also slapping you, hitting you, You can't keep on putting up with that. That's why you find there are men that decide to even file for divorce. Those are instances a man decides to file for divorce. I'm tired.
Well, whenever I see another $200 million committed to domestic violence prevention, my fear is we're seeing another $200 million investment in the idea of the male as a violent domestic partner.
Well, one thing that I think most people aren't aware of is that whether the perpetrator is male or female, violence is almost always going to be more likely to be directed at a male than a female.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. That starts from the moment kids are ambulatory around 9 months of age, when their mothers start hitting them 2 to 3 times as often as they hit their daughters. And
so you're saying more violence against men?
Oh, more violence against men and boys than
throughout their childhood.
Throughout their childhoods into adulthood. And when you look at the actual data, the solid family violence data, there's a really good meta-analysis called the Partner Abuse State of Knowledge Project that took 1,700 different studies. They found that men and women are roughly equally beaten on each other, and that when it comes to unilateral violence, so that sort of domestic violence that we see in movies and that, on the Lifetime channel, where it's like a horrible abuser and a non-abusing and non-violent partner, 70% of the time it's a woman abuser and a male victim. So,
these women
these are things that were not known.
Boys. So they didn't just become abusive all of a sudden. They were enabled. They were never told by their parents that you shouldn't hit your brother.
If that is happening, what you do, you get up and you leave. As a man, you're strong enough to either restrain her or to run away from her. Let's not forget the fact that a man is way, way physically stronger than a woman.
What if that first punch give me a concussion?
Which one?
If she was the man.
I'm the man. I'm the woman. You're the
one
man.
that-
Okay,
yeah.
Lucy, you're the man. I now hit you because you can't hit me. Bam. What if that first hit give you a concussion? Give a
Alright,
concussion.
cool.
So why does it only have to count for me? Because if he nicks me back, no, bruh, you hit. So what you wanted to land only because you didn't land it as hard enough. That's your business. Yeah. You wanted to land it. You didn't land well. You landed it. So for me, it's who hit first. Don't hit first. Be expected to hit back.
So you've seen the difference between the two women here. The other one was told not to start any violence towards another person, whether male or female. The other person, or the first lady, thinks that it's okay for her to hit a man because men are physically stronger than women and they can take it. Her, she thinks that when a woman comes at you, you have to run away. What if you can't run? What if you are sleeping? What if you sat down, you are dozing, she comes to hit you? How are you going to protect yourself? You're not protecting yourself. The fact should be that women should restrain themselves from committing an act of violence.
The woman that wants to hit men, those women that want to put their hand on men, do you know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be that kind of, we're not in a boxing ring.
I'd say this, Jay, yeah? Do you know generally that you're physically stronger than a woman?
We are.
Yep.
Yeah.
How you know that?
Ish, do you generally know that you're physically stronger than a woman?
Yes.
Women, do you generally know that men are physically stronger than you?
Yes.
Right, so if you know that, hang on. If you know that, if you put your hands on a man, that's up to you.
Can I put some?
Because I know that Mike Tyson's physically stronger than me, right?
Right.
And I'm not going to go at Mike Tyson.
No, that's so true. Like if you went up to The Rock and you hit him and you got hit back, no one would feel bad for you.
You'd be like, bro,
just
that's
like
The
if
Rock,
a girl
bro.
that's weaker than me came up to me, like I'm pretty tall, I'm pretty strong. If she came up to me, hit me, and I hit her back, no one would feel bad for her.
Can I put something into perspective? Do we all acknowledge that emotional abuse exists?
Of course it does.
Right? So you acknowledge that a man can be emotionally abusive to a woman, right?
Yeah.
So
Coercive
if
control.
this man is continuously emotionally abusing the woman, and we've established that women are more emotional than men, men are more physical than women, right? So if the woman is more emotional and he is abusing her emotionally, but he is physical and she reacts in a physical manner, why is it so confusing? Because we know that
No,
man is physical.
but we get that, but there's context. That's not what we're
That's
talking
not
about.
what I'm saying. So the point is, what I'm trying to say is, imagine like a woman has been emotionally abused for years and years and years and years, and she's had enough.
Then I get it.
Eventually, she might decide to pick up that baseball bat and deck him over
No,
the head.
I don't think
Does that mean?
That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse.
No, but everyone
That's
does
not
have a
an
snap.
excuse.
Everyone does have a snapping point. I get that. Everyone's got a breaking point. I
that's
get
what
that.
I'm
That's,
saying.
but
then
like
you
Pals
should-
just said, that's still not an
No,
excuse.
that's not an
It's not
excuse.
an excuse.
So
I'm
I'm
not
saying,
saying
then
it is
leave
an
the
excuse.
situation. Like, there's no excuse for that. If a girl does that, expect to get hit back.
Yeah, but I
There's-
just feel like
There's no excuse.
you can't say that a man is physically stronger than a woman.
Okay, let's flip it.
So-
Let's flip it. If a woman's emotionally abusing a man and then he freaks out one day and decks her, is that cool? Because you just excused it for the woman. Is it cool?
No, you're right. It's
Yeah.
not. Okay. Cool.
And this is
What's your observation here? Because the observation I've drawn here after watching all these clips is that when you get a bunch of women, maybe 3, 2, or 4, out of them, there's 1 or 2 that thinks it's cool to hit a man. Have you seen how she was trying to change the topic, trying to give an excuse that women, it's okay if they can hit a man, and excusing it for emotional abuse? Did you see that, guys? Let me see your comments in the comment section. They were never told not to start violence against any man. That's the reason you find that women never size themselves to see, what can I beat him? Because us guys, you already know yourself. You've been a couple of fights and maybe you've seen the guy. Maybe if you don't know him, you're not going to start anything with him because you don't know. But if you know a guy, you've seen him fight before, you're like, you know what? I think I can take him down. You understand? So as a man, you're not going to pick battles that you know that you're not going to finish or you're not going to win. But for women, they never look at it like that to say, this guy. they'll start slapping and doing whatever they are doing against you without thinking that there are consequences to doing that. They were never taught that. They are taught because growing up, they could hit their brother and they don't face consequences from their mothers. But when a boy does it, you'll be reprimanded, you'll be disciplined there and then to say, no, you should never do that. Worst case scenario, your father is around, you do it, you hit your sister and your father is around. Oh, man. You are in trouble. You are in trouble because fathers do instill these things in their kids. They'll tell their daughters to say, you should never hit your brother. They will even tell their brother, you should never hit a woman.
There's a video of a guy on this app that says if a man hits a woman in self-defense, means he's defending himself, he's always wanted to hit. Oh my God, bro. I have 3 daughters now. I'm teaching every last one of them. You put your hands on anybody, they have the right to rock bottom your shit. We cannot control someone's reaction to us doing them wrong. Man, woman, child, elderly. If you put your hands on somebody, you must be ready for the repercussion. This mentality, this is so bad on so many different levels. I have never hit a woman a day in my life. I'm a pretty big guy. I've had to restrain women from further attacking me. Yes, I believe that your reaction as a man, especially a man of my size, should not be the same as what she did to you. Which means if she hits you, you don't have to hit her back. It's justifiable, but look, you don't have to do it, bro. You're too big. I don't want my daughters walking this earth thinking that they can do, say whatever they want to a man and go unchecked.
Men should never hit a woman.
Why not?
That's just up.
Why?
Why should a man hit a woman?
To protect himself.
Oh man, this is a lot.
What do you mean?
I just disagree with your viewpoints.
Why?
That you think a man should hit a woman?
Should a woman hit him? Yes, I do.
I don't think violence is the answer to anything.
No.